take a look back at how cities were built, how the infrastructures were built before AI was there. And let's learn from the mistakes that people have made while developing cities. A lot of destruction and damage has been done to nature. And I think those can be avoided using AI, as we have really advanced technologies like drones, like aerial footages of different landscapes. We have lots of different kinds of scanners, and we can really collect the data using AI to find out about our landscape, about our environment, how we can protect them. And these human errors that were previously made can be avoided now.
New technologies support us and help us to optimize the built environment, indoor and outdoor. At the same time, can provide data which can be used what I call beyond smart cities in order the operations to be optimized. Analytics nowadays can understand us how the cities work, how the people moving within the cities, and at the same time, how the operators of the city can take this action where they can optimize better. And the most important is not as such the systems to be used, but how the data will be interpolated and how this data can move to decisions to improve the overall capacity of the city.
So how can AI and different technologies create inclusive, cohesive communities, cities, neighborhoods, and reimagine the future? How do you de-risk projects? How do you bring in thousands and thousands of data points to make the solutions and to make decisions that normally you wouldn't be able to make? How we've used it particularly, and I think it's very important, is we use it as a way to score our models, to score our projects, to see how successful they are, to see how they stack up against the rest of the world. So for example, we use 162 global city indicators from the top global cities around the world. And now what we do is we bring those to our projects that we're building in our local communities in the US. And through this AI model, we can literally evaluate the success of our projects before we actually build them. Before construction happens, we now can review and analyze the opportunities for success versus taking wild guesses.
I think the main thing that comes with AI and smart infrastructure is just a faster way to get information, to be able to build cities that are meant for what we want exactly. So if we're looking into building an inclusive city, AI can really come into the research part of it to say the information and the data that we've collected and the utilization that we can have with artificial intelligence to say, how are we going to make this inclusive for everyone? It's a tough thing to do, because typically as developers we build with a certain demographic and a type of person that we're trying to build for. But I think this is something that we can really come in from the capital side to say, what are people trying to invest in? The investors are the ones that are going to determine and say, we're going to put our money in these kind of projects where we've got equity, where we've got inclusivity, where we're building for a wide demographic of different kinds of people. So for me personally, I think it can be something that can be driven from the investor side, from the capital, to say when people are coming in from the money side and saying, this is what we want to come out, I think we can make a lot of things happen with money.
There's so much data within a city. If you look across energy, water, waste, how people live, who's there, the demographics, all these things. AI and smart tools help us collect that data, but not only collect that data, interpret that data. So data is nothing unless we can understand what it means. These tools are really essential in helping to start to create an understanding of our community and to best respond to how to build to the needs and the requirements of the people that are living in that community, in that city.